Hi everyone, we are at the beautiful Lowe's Hotel in South Beach at the Global Aesthetics Conference, working with amazing human beings like Shoham Berkowitz here, who's a practitioner, anti-aging medical practitioner. You're originally a dentist now, right? So you got
Yeah,
fascinated by anti-aging medicine and helping people feel better, look good. You just came
exactly.
out of our red light therapy bed, which is an amazing experience. Please share in your own words. I'm very, very fascinated by what your personal experience was, and it was
Well,
just beautiful.
yeah, I was very skeptical, right? I don't really know very much about red light therapy at all. And I just got out of the bed for the second time because I was so tense all morning. And then I ran into Dr. Michael and he told me to get into the bed. And my whole body was tense. Like every single muscle in my body was tense this morning. And then after 10 minutes in the machine and a few deep breaths, I came out so much more relaxed. And then this afternoon, I was thinking all afternoon, I just want to get back into that bed. So I just went for a second round. And it's unbelievable because now I'm not just, I came out and I expected to feel very relaxed, which I did. But also, I felt exhilarated at the same time. So, like, my tension in my body is released, but now I kind of feel reinvigorated, like having an espresso shot or something like that. It's an unbelievable machine.
It's a
Yeah.
miracle bed, there's no question. Here's the thing. People listening to this, like red light therapy, I think I heard something about that. But here's the facts. The facts are this is thousands of clinically based research studies. I know you got a copy of the new Red Light Revolution book. Just explain to people. I mean, you're a medical provider, you understand the science, but explain to people even your initial awareness and knowledge of what is happening inside your body so they can relate.
So, I believe that it affects blood flow, and I think it has to do with the intensity of the light. But blood flow and the depth of penetration of the wavelengths, right? But blood flow is the key to all healing, you know? That's really the maximum of my. I haven't read the book yet.
So she just got a she just got a new copy of the Red Light
I just
Revolution.
got it today. Yeah.
So what's happening is it's increasing mitochondria, which everyone remembers is the powerhouse of the cell. So it's giving you energy, it's giving your brain. It's called photobiomodulation. What does
That
that
makes sense. That
mean?
makes sense.
Light, wavelengths of light. Your body's absorbing these wavelengths at very high intensity levels. It's it's changing your body chemistry. It's shifting literally the posterior portion of the pituitary gland is releasing chemicals to slowing down.
Yeah, it's probably doing some things indirectly and doing some things directly, right? Even if it's just unclenching my jaw, that will also have a chemical effect, right?
So I predict, and this is what normally happens, patients will have a much deeper sense of sleep tonight.
Oh, I hope so. From your lips to God's ears.
That's right. You did mention. I
Yeah,
hope
I
I'm
don't
not
sleep well.
right.
No,
I don't
you
want
could
to like
tell. You could tell
overshare,
America. Yeah.
but you shared with me. You basically have sleep
Interrupted sleep. Interrupted sleep.
interrupted sleep. So you're waking up in the middle of the night and going back to bed. So it would be nice
It would
to
be
be able to
great.
sleep.
The last time I slept a full night continuous, I think I was in college.
So here's what I
So like
predict.
only a couple years ago.
So, ask about her story and what brought her to anti-aging and wanting to. What
Very
inspired
good
you
question.
to want to open a clinic?
What shifted your feeling, your thoughts about going from, say, dentistry into wanting to get into anti-aging and longevity medicine?
Well, the truth is that I love dentistry, but insurance really destroyed the industry.
Right,
And a lot of dental offices are incorporated and they accept HMOs,
right.
and then it's impossible to provide good care. And I like to sleep even in my interrupted way. I like to sleep at night, so I like to do quality work. And the aesthetics business is new, and the science is always changing, and it's very exciting, and the patients are happy. And when they feel better about themselves and they look better, then they act like they're younger and happier. And it's just like a positivity cycle, like a positive reinforcement cycle that I really like to be a part of.
So, like a lot of doctors in modern healthcare, they're burnt out by the insurance thing. They feel stressed out, overworked, underpaid, not fulfilled because they're chasing the perfect note. They're trying to get paid. They're underpaid.
For sure. Definitely undervalued and underpaid.
So it's just, it makes you feel
It's
like
us.
I don't want that anymore. I need a new paradigm. So I think you just getting just a sincere feeling of what helping people can feel like again, and then also feeling free because you're making a lot more income.
Yes. 100%.
What inspires you about the anti-aging field?
I really like to study, and there's always something new, and there's always a new technology, and also the future is regeneration, which you guys have known for a long time, but the rest of us are just coming to terms with, right? So you can heal yourself from the inside out. There are certain parts of your body that have regenerative powers, and if you sprinkle it in the nice little cocktail with a couple of other things, like it's like a witch's brew, really, for feeling good, and especially like at the end of life, you know, um, the last couple decades of your life don't have to be riddled with illness and feeling like a troll. Like you can still look and feel beautiful and healthy, you know, in your 70s, 80s, and 90s, you know? And so it's exciting. It's all related. It's a very rewarding field. It's not frivolous, you know? It's really meaningful, I think.
I predict.
Mm. I'm going to blow up.
Yeah, you're totally
Yeah.
congruent with your a sense of purpose.
Thanks.
I believe it. I feel
Thanks.
it. You're
Yeah.
definitely to be part of this message, to share it with so many people. You're going to feel a sense of purpose. You're going to feel a sense of passion again.
Yeah, I'm already feeling it. I feel like I'm juicing up with passion again. Yeah.
I predict you're going to help
And no more bending over to one side.
Yeah,
Sorry for all the
occupational
dentists.
hazard, occupational issue with anyone who's working over a patient all day long for hours on end.
Yeah.
What's nice about this, it's not, you're helping these people deeply, and it's non-attended. You don't have to be like working over them.
Especially with the red light therapy. Yeah.
And the oxygen, and the pulse electromagnetic, and the vibration platform to release all the lymphatic drainage.
I didn't even look at your other products.
So
is it
you're
closed
just,
hyperbaric oxygen or there's
Excuse
two
me?
different kinds of hyperbaric oxygen, right?
So hyperbaric oxygen is enriched oxygen.
No,
So-
but there's two different kinds of chambers, right?
So there's a soft and a hard,
Yeah. So which one
depending
do
on
you
the amount
have?
of pressure. Both. We have
Both.
multiple different kinds of each.
Ah.
So depending on if you want to save space and go vertical, you want to have more pressure, you can go to the hard chamber, which can take more pressure.
You know when a provider has a vascular occlusion, they send patients to hyperbaric oxygen. It's like a
So-
first line treatment.
And so this is what's happening. People are realizing, oh my God, it's not just for wound care. It's not just
How much
for.
time are you spending in the hyperbaric oxygen chamber?
Well, I do this every day.
Every day.
I do this every day.
You put it next to
Coco
the red
does
light
this
bed?
every day.
Really?
Every day.
Oh Lord.
It's my house.
It's a huge capital investment.
Well, put it like this. This is what's happening worldwide. I mean, people are putting this stuff in their houses. They realize, oh my God, well, I don't need to go to a doctor who's going to tell me what. I want this for me. I don't have time necessarily to be going to that provider every day. I want to do this and I need this. My body needs this, and my mind, and I'm experiencing all these changes in my body. I'm taking off my blood pressure medications. I'm no longer being part of all this statins, and I'm not. It's all a mental prison. So what's happening in the world today is that patients are discovering, I don't need to go that route. I don't need a pill for something I can control now. And there are technologies like hyperbaric, like red light therapy, which is changing my body chemistry. That's what's happening. So people have more energy today than before. They have a greater energy potential to heal faster. They have greater mental clarity. They're sleeping better, like you're going to experience. Watch.
I'm so excited. I'm going to report back tomorrow. We should do a part 2.
Yeah, we're going to do a part 2.
You have the same amount of energy now as you did at 7 o'clock this morning.
And guess what? You asked me earlier. Was you the one who asked me? And you say, "How do you feel?" You feel? I'm like, no,
Yeah,
I
asked
great.
you if you're tired at the end of a long day.
What did I say?
No, you're not.
No.
You're buzzing.
And we worked at an exhibit with dealing with hundreds of
you
people.
did sales. It's the hardest job.
I feel great. You know what? I'm congruent. This is authentic for me. So.
Nice.
And I hear this from others around the country. We're going backwards. So we're literally turning back the hands of time. Literally. I have more energy today. I have more energy today than I did a year ago. I sleep.
How
deep.
long have you been doing the sauna, red light, hyperbaric oxygen routine?
And now cold plunge too.
No, not for me.
Well, I know you had the issue with the cold plunge. Right.
But
as
how
well
long
as the
have you
pulse
been doing it?
electromagnetic, and as well as, it's a lifestyle for me. So it's
a
a whole
decade, 15 years? When did you start?
I remember my initial training is in complementary alternatives. So I'm a naturopath originally, and a chiro. So yeah, this is part of I grew up with this.
What did your parents do?
My parents were entrepreneurs. They were. My father was actually an electrician in Local 3 in Manhattan, but my sister, who was older than me, got into. She was a chiro, so she led me the right way. She was older than me, so she got me into it young. So my journey was one of, like many people, wanting to help people, but I found something that has changed my life, and I'm so fortunate to be able to help people, like beautiful human beings like you guys, to really
We
achieve
appreciate
that help.
it. We appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate
Coming
you.
back for part 2 tomorrow.
Part 2.
I'll let you know about the sleep. If I sleep better, I'm never gonna stop. I'm gonna buy the machine, the big one, but like immediately.
Of course.
For
so this is
personal
going to
use.
happen.
For
So a lot
use.
of people are putting this in their houses. That's what's happening too. In fact, we're going to a whole slew of like builder conferences, and everyone's putting this into their house. That's what's happening right now. People realize, oh my God, I can have this, and a lot of people aren't doing that. People.
It should be built in, like next to the
That's
shower.
it. We're
like
working with the architects.
Closet.
We're working with the builders, and they're like.
But there's something nice about laying down.
Custom home builders they're putting in their homes. That's what's happening. So it makes sense. Part 2 tomorrow. We'll take it from there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is there a market for people to put it built into their homes?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Of course, right?
It's huge.
Crazy. You do hyperbaric oxygen every day? For how long?
No, not so. Typically, the protocol is an hour.
An hour.
I don't do it for an hour. So, a lot of the studies they show that you get better clinical results when you go up and down, more frequently for less. So I'll do 20 minutes, 30 minutes at a time at a clip.
But you can hang out in there. You can.
So you can.
There.
Right. So you can do your
emails
and everything. You can make phone calls. So you just. To me, I mean, I can even sleep in there.
You just can't. You just can't walk. You just can't pace.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you do everything you need to do in the chamber.
Nice.
You can listen to podcasts in there.
I've never done it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love
learn and grow.
I love an audiobook.
Right.
Yeah.
Do meditation in there
Yeah. Well,
tomorrow.
yeah. What?